All right, let's do this. I was trying to work on the snowflake tier list video, and like, man, it was not going well. I've spent like an hour on it, and I think I have like a minute and 30 seconds that's usable, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I do want to do this though. I have never played the final levels of the game. I've just never done it. So this was one of the campaigns. This was the main campaign that I've had on here for a while, on Tabletop Simulator, on the official Frosthaven Enhanced. So you can see I've played a lot of the levels. A lot of these have been beaten. A fair number of them. It was like 64 weeks have passed, so I've done quite a bit on this file. It's not quite high enough prosperity to have unlocked the end, but that's all right. And I'm just going to throw together some characters real quick. I don't think it will take all too long. I just put some guys that I want to play. So we're going to play a Prism. We'll start at level 5 on everybody. Let's just get, like, let's assume 3 retirements, and then I get 4 from perks. So 3, I get 2 more. I like these 0 transfers. Then we've got a Kelp, also level 5. We'll get 4 perks here. Take these -1s. Start with 2 trophies. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get trophies when we long rest. I can get 2 more perks. I like these 0 invisibles. I like having 1 set of +1 gain of trophies. Actually, if I'm level 5, I'm gonna have Grim trophies. Let's get 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll work. And then Coral. I have no idea what I want to do here on Coral. Let's ignore negative item effects. Get a shield when we long rest. I like both of those. I like this advantage when you have water, but if your deck's not good, what's the point of having advantage, right? Replace 2 -1s with 2 rolling pierces. That just doesn't sound very good. Rolling +1 shield is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 3 more. Add 2 +2s if you've done a tide. Rolling heals, +2 muddle. You get a lot of really good cards here, but the remove cards aren't the best. I guess we'll just take these. That +1 target could be really huge if we get it on a cresting force, potentially. All right, let's try that. Let's just get some kind of bare bones items. Although we are playing +3, so maybe that doesn't make any sense. Is this gonna like crash? It's gonna take its time to think about it. Uh-oh. There we go. Did we get him? It's so laggy. Okay. We can do this, items. We can do it. We'll zoom in as much as possible. Boots of Speed for Kelp. I like that. Boots on other characters. Boots of Speed on Prism? Probably. Although we wouldn't have to. Prism really can use some other things. And then what do we want for Coral? +1 move boots on Coral are not that bad. Opulent shoes at the start of scenario year before monsters or your summons. I don't know about that. Heal when you're over 40 initiative doesn't sound that bad for Coral. Default move being move 2 instead would be really nice. Jump boots would be playable on Coral. Let's just take rough boots for now, though. Then chest pieces, we'll just take something that's tanky. A chainmail? I guess a chainmail's fine for Coral. Not my favorite of all things, but it'll be sufficient. We can get some shields. Here's heater shield. We could get tower shield. We'll grab a kite shield and a tower shield for Coral. Maybe a poison dagger for kelp. Where is that? Spyglass on kelp I like. A poison dagger seems sufficient. What do we want for prism? There's like when your summon dies, it explodes. That item could be interesting. I like Ember energy source on kelp. So that's a helmet, a bag, some boots, one hand. So we can still get a chest piece. We can throw on 2 more potions, and we have 1 hand available on kelp. Get these shields for coral, a chest piece for coral, some boots. Okay, we still get a helmet over here, probably crit helm. There it is. Crit helm on coral, and then what do we want? Like maybe a frenzy potion, a healing potion. It's gonna be up here. Let's just grab a major healing potion and a minor frenzy. I don't want to be like too decked out with absolutely everything, although maybe the levels are gonna be hard enough that I need to. Chest piece for kelp. I'm thinking like Cloak of Pockets. What else would I wear on a kelp? I don't have the max prosperity items, the Robes of Doom. Inspiring helmet, intricate charm. None of those are speaking to me. Oh, I wanted chest piece. Ghost cloak is not bad for kelp. That would not be bad at all. Yeah, let's just grab Cloak of Pockets. Then 1 hand free, and I have no idea what to bring on Prism. I want that one-handed item that explodes when your allies, when your summons die. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't see it. I thought it was a hand item. I don't know. We'll get a corrupted blade on kelp. I like that thing. Oh, I really like the stunning bracelet for kelp as well. And then maybe we could go like a poison potion. If I have Cloak of Pockets, I can get 1 extra, so I can still have 2 items. So let's go a major power potion and a poison vial. Not the plague flask. We'll take the baby one. And then a major power potion. There we go. That's kelp fully set up. I think coral's set up enough. Items for prism is just so hard. I like the shell armor because we can ward ourselves and then transfer into summons. Because we're going to take damage when we do transfer, so sometimes that's just nice to have. I guess this heal an ally could also be pretty good. Maybe that's actually a little bit better. It's also a little bit less flexible, but I do like it. We could Circlet of Eyes to get extra hits. What does this do? After the next 3 attacks targeting an ally within range 2, flip this over and do a ward. Okay. Yeah, that's really, really good with Coral. It does mean we have to be close to Coral, but, you know, it's doable. And then hand items for Prism. Energizing Baton? No. What can we give Prism? Sword of Absolution. Well, that's an insanely OP item. I guess Shrapnel Bomb's fine. After a ranged attack, all adjacent enemies suffer too. And then, where's the, like, Warding Scepter? The Master Scepter, I think it is. I would love that. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Okay, we can finally grab some potions, and then we can close down Lag City. So a health potion, maybe we could go Frenzy, we could go Power. What else could we get for Prism? Yeah, let's just get these. Oh, wait, no. Let's get the Strategist Ring. That's really nice for getting a free summon out. Oh, wow, it packed those up quickly. All right, we just need to grab some level up cards and we'll be good to go. So long range missiles, rapid fire. If I'm playing with Coral, I don't need poison mode. So maybe I go back for Hijack. Let's get Divergent Destruction. I always go back for Hijack. It's such a good, fun card. Oh, I'm level 5. Okay, so I tried this net summon on my last one. It actually was pretty good. I also really did like the bottom of Net Dispersal. That's a lot of immobilizes. It can be really useful. But at this point, I have a really hard time not going back for Hijack. I just love that card. It's so good. So those will be our Prism level ups. We'll drop... We'll assess the cards when we get into the scenario, but we'll take out some things that we'll those are probably cards that I'm going to use no matter what. All right, Kelp, Slipping into Death or Lie in Wait. Now, this is interesting. I have no idea what these levels are going to be like. I generally always like Slipping into Death. It's really fun to play around. Lie in Wait does give us a healing option, which is nice, because we do not have a heal heavy party at all. So let's try that. I'm sorry, Slipping into Death. You're a lot of fun to use, but we'll go Lie in Wait. Then level 3, I generally don't love either of these cards. Pinning Spines, the conditions can be really nice, but like you want to pair it with a really late card so that they'll have the conditions for the following turn, which is just kind of awkward sometimes. Crippling Terror, this bottom is really, really, really nice for giving your allies Pierce. I don't know if we're going to be needing Pierce, but I guess I said I wanted to pair this with a really late card, and then here we took a really late card. So let's try that. I've never tried these cards together. Level 4, we're definitely grabbing Grim Trophies. Like Crushing Darkness, an attack 5 is kind of nice, but the bottom is really bad. And then level 5, yeah, Death Spiral all the way. I do like extra decoration, especially when you pair the bottom with Hasten the End at level 7, because you get to move, make something suffer, wound it, and hasten the end on it. So cards that we're probably not going to bring. Hollow Aura, Skewer the Flesh. And we'll have the opportunity to put a couple of these back in once we see what the level's going to bring for us. Although 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I like those 10 cards. We can still potentially drop 1 or 2 here or there. All right, Coral, I have not looked at your level ups in forever. It's been forever since I've even thought about Coral. I have tried both of these, and I have liked both of these. So Blood in the Water, we get move 3, Create a 2-hex water tile such that at least 1 hex is adjacent to you and both hexes are featureless. So you can make water under yourself with blood in the water. I remember that being really good, and it's a good amount of movement on the card. And then this loss is very playable. Move, pull something in. If it's in water, it suffers extra damage. That's very good. Smashing Torrent does say stun, which is nice, and I do like the tide ability on it. Maybe with my party, I want the stun more, and I don't have the triple perk for water advantage. So let's take that. Shucker Endless Cycle. Now, I really like the initiative on Endless Cycle. I mean, obviously. Obviously, an 8 is really good. 8 speed move 3 is not bad. Shuck is really nice, but maybe I don't need Wound if I have a Kelp, so let's go Endless Cycle. Chaotic Refraction or Clean Sweep. Now, this is one of the few cards in the game I don't think I've ever used before, and I still can't see myself using it. Attack 2, target all adjacents. It's fine. It could poison a couple things, especially because we are really good at being surrounded. And then a good heal on the bottom, but, like, how do you turn down Shield 1, Retaliate 2, Persistent? It's like, that's so good. And now both of these cards I have tried. Tidal Blast is really nice. It's like a power potion essentially, and then the top is just a huge AoE target. Sodden Soil, though, gives us another actually decent initiative card. Like, we took... Well, I guess it's just 2 decent initiative cards, but being able to move in, like, immobilize something, I think I like that. Although I do like Tidal Blast's Tide. We'll give this a try. And then some cards. Yeah, I haven't looked at these in a long time. Mighty Claws, probably not. Crashing Surge, probably not. Pool of Power? Not sure. Let's put it in the probably not. Crush Armor, no. Cleansing Swell, that heal can be really nice. We might really want it for that. Rising Flood is really, really nice once you, if you take the other level 2 that lets you make water, because you move and make water with your bottom. Oh, no, never mind. It's not this one. What's the card where you ignore the first... Here we go, Submerge. The first 4 water tiles you enter with this move cost 0 points of movement to enter. This is really, really, really good with that level 2 that makes water. And then the top is really good too. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay. That is enough. We have at least kind of built out characters, and let's go. This is my first time ever looking at this level. Life and Death Scenario 61. Why is it showing so many levels as available? Oh, I guess it's not that many. I guess I just clicked on Corrupted Camp to show it because that's a crazy hard level. What does this look like? I like to put this here. All right. Life and Death. Deep Terrors, Earth Demons, Harrowers. It's an interesting combo. A lot of Retaliate, a lot of health. Doors. There's some water on the map already. Oh, we get some ice. That's nice. Stalagmites and treasure. Okay. Loot is pretty standard. Corpse Cap, Rock Root. Even mix of everything else. Let's go. So going to be Deep Terrors and Harrowers in the first room. I don't hate it. The Deep Terrors are nice and close, so we can get onto them fast, and we've got something in A. What is going to be in A? Everybody adds 2 -1s and is muddled. And I don't think any of my characters were ignoring negative scenario effects. Oh, I didn't refresh any of my modifier decks after putting perks in. So we'll get those real quick. Add these in. And muddle everyone. Oh, look at that. Moon Shard. The scenario is complete when all enemies are dead. Easy enough. Place one numbered token in A. This represents Moon Shard, an ally to you and an enemy to all monsters. She has level plus health points. And her attacks are unaffected by retaliate. That's nice. On initiative 50 each round, she performs move 3, attack for level plus 1. So that'll be 7. This is monster level 6. Any characters can lose cards to mitigate damage to Moonshard. If Moonshard dies, the scenario is lost. When the door is open, read thing. Okay, cool. Love it. Wow, these are monster level 6, guys. They are not that tanky. Okay, the Earth Demons are going to be annoying. And we don't have any Bane to play, or we don't have any Brittle to play with Kelp, but... So let's just go through these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is all of my Kelp cards. Soul Hunger, Mantle of Dread, Lion Weight. Yeah, the heal on Lion Weight is going to be good, I think. Ultra's Panic, Death Spiral, Pinning Spines. Now, I'm not sure about Pinning Spines. It's probably okay into the Earth Demons. Skull Collection, I don't know if I need. There's the move 4. Grim Trophies is going to be nice. Lacerating Stabs is always good. Is there anything that I'm really missing? There's no invisibility. So, like, Skewer the Flesh could be a bring for that reason. Haunting Brutality's move 6 teleport is nice. Staring into the Abyss for a stun. We probably don't need it. These Harrowers are annoying. Harrowers do heal. But I have my Death Spiral to stun. Okay. I guess we can leave these as is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we get to add 2 more cards into Prism. Probably want this move 4 jump. There were a lot of rooms in this scenario. Ranged attacks are going to be nice. Divergent Destruction isn't... this is good into Poisoned Earth Demons. It can be good damage output. I don't need the Arcing Generator. That's not any good. Maybe Sniper Turret. Maybe Sniper Turret. Because I could... well, I can't dual mode, and I have Machine Bolter, and I have long-range missiles already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So maybe no Sniper mode. There's the Jackal Mech. The wound on this could be interesting. And then the bonus damage is good into Earth Demons. Maybe I would just want this heal on Interference. I kind of like reassemble. Let's get prepared for deployment. With the Retaliate, we might need to be healing. That seems like just a nice thing to have. Coral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we get to bring one more card for sure. We have good initiative. We don't necessarily need Undertow. Yeah, initiative's not going to be an issue here. It's just the Harrowers and, like, what are they going to do to a Coral? So, Submerge, there is some water on the map already, but we don't need the Pierce. But maybe that extra move is going to be nice. I like Pools of Power for just, like, speed. To not have to reset Overwhelming Wave. Undertow's Loss can be nice. I guess the Fast Shield isn't bad. A lot of these cards are more underwhelming than I remembered. Oh, Cleansing Swell. Okay, let's get that for the heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. We just need to kill all monsters. And Moonshard is going to be moving and attacking for 7 on initiative 50 each turn. So what's the priority? Only 4 enemies here. We're really going to want ranged mode, I think. Rapid fire. Put rapid fire here and like move up myself. Oh, we need to pick a mode to start in. So we'll go for heal mode as our active mode. And that way I can take some damage on turn 1, and we'll just summon the rapid fire. Man, maybe I have this strategist ring. I could use that to summon, because if I don't use it now, when am I going to use it? I could also summon with launch pod. So maybe I want to bring one more summon. I have both hijack and remote control for rapid fire, so just focusing on that sounds pretty good. So maybe I shouldn't have brought strategist ring. I could potentially use this to get rapid fire back though with reassemble. So let's bring reassemble over high impact projectiles. Can be a nice way to move the summon forward to just replace it and then use my strategist ring to resummon. So we start with rapid fire and just late move. Coiled limbs will be fine. Oops. Let's see. I could go fast shield. Okay, I need to be in water for endless cycle. I could go fast immobilize wound. I could get sharp chitin. Where is the... Okay, overwhelming wave is a bottom. I would love to play this on turn 1, so what if I sharp chitin overwhelming wave? 25 initiative. Counter fraction better? Maybe not. Moon Shard's going to take a lot of damage, and I don't have healing for Moon Shard, especially if it gets wounded. So that'll be Prism's job, because Prism does have this Robes of the Oak to heal and the Master Scepter to heal. Oh, and we get this Circlet of Sanctity. That's going to be really nice. That's going to get some charges on turn 1. Everybody's in range 2 of us. I really wish I were moving forward on Coral. I could go here. That means no overwhelming wave. I need a move 2 card. It could just be Cresting Force. I don't love it, but maybe it's doing the job that I want it to. No, we'll let somebody else tank for turn 1. We'll get Overwhelming Wave up. And then here, it's got to be Mantle of Dread, Tumultuous Panic, I think. And we're ready for turn 1. Harrowers, Standing Still, love it. Get these extra modifiers so that we can mark their retaliate. All right, and then it's Coral. So Coral's going to get the Sharp Chitin Shield and Overwhelming Wave, so that'll set light and dark. So 3 cards and 1 shield. Moon Shard gets to move and will attack here and gets to ignore the retaliate. So Moon Shard is hitting for level +1, so that's attack for 7, and we need the ally deck. I don't know if there's a hotkey for ally deck. There didn't used to be. All right, that is 6 damage. And that's actually really nice damage. I'll take it. And then no retaliate for Moon Shard. This guy is going to hit Prism, attack for 6. Ow. And this guy's going to hit Moon Shard. This is their straight line, the 60. So into Moon Shard, attack for 4. 4 damage. Then Prism. Coil limbs and rapid fire. So I think I'll move here with my move 4. And then we'll put the machine bolter right here. And it's going to be in good range to hit everything. We need to kill these deep terror, we need to kill this deep terror quickly. It's possible the harrower gets multi-target too. I was right here. Maybe I'll summon the machine bolter here and then I'll move here. This way, machine bolter is not in straight line of this deep terror. He is in straight line of this one. But he's in range 3 to hit all of the enemies, and the harrower has a straight line card. Well, I don't want to look through and show it, but they have a straight line attack card. So if I put this here, the straight line could hit, and then the deep terror straight line could hit. Whereas right here, it seems pretty safe. Oh, I also get to heal 2 from my mode, Reconstructive Aid, and now we have Bolter out. Then Kelp, we will, I don't know where this is supposed to be. Something like that. Activate Mantle of Dread. So after each of our move or teleports, we can wound or muddle one enemy adjacent to us. And now I have move 2, attack for 2. So move 2, wound this guy. Go ahead and hit him for 2. Spyglass, Poison Dagger, Corrupted Blade. I could Poison Dagger. I don't hate the idea. Machine Bolter. If the Deep Terrors are faster than the Harrowers, no, they can't be. The Harrowers are actually always faster now that I think about it. So let's just attack for 2. No Poison Dagger. If I do Poison Dagger, I could just Bane this thing next turn, but I'd rather do that on somebody else. Just attack for 2. It does 3 damage. And I take 3 Retaliate. All right, not the end of the world. We've got some nice stuff set up here. So Coral, we can go Rancid Brine, add poison to all attacks. I'm thinking maybe I just go super fast. So I could go at 8. Go at 8, move 3. I could go 1, 2, 3. I can't get down here. Moonshard's going to deal good damage into this Harrower, and Harrowers are always going to outspeed Deep Terrors. So that's going to hit there. Maybe I should have poisoned this guy, and I could just try to kill it with Kelp. Machine Bolter is always going to hit here and then here. There's a lot that needs to be done on this guy. This is where I want Kelp to focus, is on this Harrower. So, oh, I should have activated Death Spiral. I really need to do that. That's fine. So I can teleport over here, wound and muddle this guy, and activate Death Spiral. And then next turn, I can stun. Oh, he's immune to poison. So if I wound and muddle, I need 1 more condition on him. I don't want to double hit with Pinning Spines, although I could go late and double hit with Pinning Spines, and that would give me all the conditions I need to stun, or to succumb to fear. But then if he's playing one of his heal cards, that would be really bad. The immune to poison is rough. Okay, but we can immobilize with Kelp on the next turn with Sodden Soil. So that'll be where the condition comes from. Or I could stun with Kelp on this turn. So if poison's not going to do anything for me, what if I go for stun at 8 initiative? If I move 3, 1, 2, 3 is not enough, but I have boots to move 4. I can move 4. I can Smashing Torrent for the stun. That gives me 1 negative condition. Then I teleport over and I get 2. He's already stunned, so I don't need to Death Spiral, so I can succumb to fear him. And then that gives us 1 more card we can play on Coral. So we're going fast, running over, attacking with stun. I could set up more shield and retaliate. I could add poison to my attacks. Oh, I didn't need soft flesh. Is there another tide I would rather sub out for soft flesh? And not especially. These cards are fine. It's really nice to play Coral. I haven't had it in a long time. Let's go ahead and get Chaotic Refraction going, I think. So that could be our third card. Here we're going to teleport in Bane. And then that just leaves Prism. So I need to make sure I can keep my Machine Bolter safe. It's probably going to be fine. Now, I like the idea of switching into Machine Bolter and playing long-range missiles, because I can hit multi-targets, and maybe I could get good modifier into this Deep Terror. Although, there is also Hijack, which is actually... Well, it's the same as switching in long-range missiling, isn't it? But that's safer for Machine Bolter. So let's go long-range missiles with, I guess, Launch Pod as my bottom switch. Or there's this Divergent Destruction bottom. No, let's go Launch Pod. Because I'm not full health anyway. This will heal me to full. I like this turn. I like it a lot. Because Machine Bolter is going to damage these guys. Moon Shard's going to damage this Harrower. I just don't want Moonshard to take a ton of damage, but I'm going fast on Coral. I'm getting over here. Deep Terror should focus Coral. It might hit Machine Bolter if he's multi-target. We get a stun on this Harrower. This should be a nice turn. Fast Harrowers, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. So this Elite, and I could, yeah, I'm not going to abuse Boots. So attack for -1. So attack for 5 with poison into Prism. It does 4 and poisons. And then attack into Moonshard, attack for 4 with poison. It does 8. Don't love that. But the Harrowers are done. Okay, so now Coral goes 1, 2, 3, 4 with the move 3 on Endless Cycle and using Boots to make it a move 4. I eat the Light with Smashing Torrent to attack for 2 with Stun. And it does 3. I take 4 Retaliate. This guy gets stunned. And then now I can activate Chaotic Refraction. I probably technically should have activated that first because there is the modifier of extra damage if you've activated a thing, but I don't have any of those yet. But that gives me 2 shield against melee attacks and retaliate 2 against melee attacks. Now, Kelp can teleport over. Nope, this one. Kelp can teleport over with Lacerating Stabs, and because I teleported, I can muddle him with Mantle of Dread. And so he gets muddled and wounded, and then I will pay a trophy to bane him with Succumb to Fear. Unfortunately, I can't brittle him, but it is what it is. Now, Prism. Prism gets to heal 2 at the start of its turn because of the mode we're in, the Reconstructive Aid. And then my Machine Bolter will go. So into the Elite Harrower and then the normal. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's 3 damage. And then 2 damage. And now I can move my summon. Now, what's this Deep Terror card? Ooh, okay. I don't love it. I do not like it at all. So maybe I move my summon 2 over here. The problem is if I transfer out, that's going to leave my repair drone over here. Oh. Okay, we've definitely seen the Circlet of Sanctity go off 3 times. So we flip this over. During our turn, we can ward an ally. Doesn't help that much. How much health does Repair Drone have? 3 health. And it's attack for 5 coming out of this guy. That's not good. What do I do? I would need a +1 to kill over here. That's not likely. I guess since I moved my summon over, though... Okay. Since I moved the summon over, now I can activate the bottom of long-range missiles instead. And when my summon would take damage, I can transfer into it. Subtract the damage by 1. And I suffer the damage. And then Launch Pod, I can play the top of this. I have reduced range from Reconstructive Aid, but I'm still in range 2 of this guy. And so I'll just play the top of Launch Pod. Ooh, the problem is my health is really bad. I guess I Healing Potion right now. Okay, it does 4. And I Healing Potion. Don't love it. Okay, Moonshard attacks here. A 0 kills. Not that kind of 0. Damn. And the Deep Terrors. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so nothing on the disarm attack, and then attack for 5 here, here, and here. Oh, and it's going to impair everybody. Oh, wow. Let's also have used this Circlet of Sanctity on Coral. Kelp. Yikes. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Attack for 4 because of the shield. It does 5. And then I can use this right now. Oh, I can block the impair. So it does 4. It does 2. It does 1. Then attack for 5 right here. It does 5. And it does impair. And then attack for 5 right here. 5 minus 2 to 3, minus 2 to 1. And it impairs. And then this guy gets to attack for 3 into Moonshard and disarm. That's really unfortunate. And then disadvantaged attack for 4. It does 5. Oh my gosh. And then into my Kelp and then into my summon. So attack for 3. And it misses the summon. That's... It's not super unfortunate, but it did mean that we didn't get this long-range missiles. And surely that was 3 things that were targeted for the Circlet of Sanctity, except I'm impaired after the first hit. So I would have gotten 1 charge when it hit Coral. Okay, well, that was a horrendous turn. So this guy's going to be stunned, so I don't have to worry about him. And I don't need healing here. So I think I move into this Deep Terror and I Sod and Soil him. We're going to need the Cleansing Swell heal most likely. And then do I want to just hit as many times as I can? What if I Cresting Force him? Oh, but I need a way to move. So no Cresting Force. We'll just move with Pools of Power. So I'll move, I'll hit him hard, and I'll activate Cleansing Swell. I guess it's fine. Kelp. What are we going for? I don't have any trophies at this point. I don't have any Banes. I don't have any good attacks. I can go Pinning Spines for the disarm. I could just move next to this guy to wound him. Could move up here to wound this guy. And I have my heal with Lion Weight. All the Retaliate in this first room is really annoying with all my super low base damage attacks. I guess I don't hate the idea of going late, healing myself, and double hitting this guy to give him conditions for next turn. I can't use any items, but I do have a safe summon. Okay, so Machine Bolter will just go fast, and we'll transfer him out, and then we'll hijack him to give him double attacks. And he only sees these guys in range, so he's going to double attack both of these guys, and we hope that that can kill. And so that means that Kelp, if we go after Machine Bolter, who can be going really fast, we can go in to try to pick off the Harrower, this Harrower, if he's still alive. Okay, that's a turn. Let's refresh these. Well, I'm impaired basically everywhere. All right, we outspeed the Harrowers, which is nice. Multi-target, but hopefully they're dead. Moonshard is disarmed, but he's going to be able to help soon. So first is Prism. So Prism Summon attacks the Harrower and then the Deep Terror. So it should be 2 attacks for 2, right? Yeah, attacks for 2. So into the Harrower, that's 3 damage, and into the other thing, that's 1. Could be worse. So Faceless Entity, what are the Deep Terrors doing? Just hitting a single target, good. So I can move, transfer. Oh, I also get the heal too from my mode. And then I can move again, and then I transfer back. Let's put this guy over here for transferring. So I was here, I would move, transfer, and then move, and then transfer. And then now I can attack with hijack. So here and then here. So we need a +1 and a 0 to kill. Nope, -1. But we do get the 0. That's good. That's good. Okay, now Coral will just move here. And that move was with Pools of Power. And now we can activate Cleansing Swell and hit with Sodden Soil. So attack for 3 with Wound. Add a target, doesn't do anything. This guy gets immobilized and wounded. We take 3 Retaliate. And then Kelp will move here and wound. Do I want to just default attack for 2? Unfortunately, I'm impaired on Kelp, so I can't Spyglass this. But do I have a -2? I do have a -2 still. I can't use any items, so let's just default attack for 2. Oh, and I can pay a trophy to heal 3. I think that's worth it. And then just default attack for 2. Good. It does kill, and so I get a trophy back. And then this guy suffers 11. He's no longer baned, he's no longer stunned, he's no longer muddled. And the other guy was already dead. Moonshard is no longer disarmed. This guy dies to wound, that's another trophy. This guy takes a wound. He will poison and wound Coral, and then he will attack for 6 at disadvantage. And it does 5, 4 because of my 1 shield, 3 because of the chainmail. That's an attack that's in range 2 of Prism, so that'll use a Circlet of Sanctity charge. And then this guy takes 2, and I believe I needed to take 3 from the attack. Whew. Okay, that room was way worse than I was anticipating, but it looks like we're okay. I can go relatively fast. Machine Bolter's going to get to attack a couple things. I could use my heal. Let's go fast and remote control so that it gets a turn. Let's see. I could just go for trophy. Like I could move here and loot 1. This guy's already wounded. This guy's gonna die to Machine Bolter, almost guaranteed. Yeah, I don't need anything out of Kelp at this point. It would just be attack this guy for 2, and what good is that gonna do? And so we'll just go... I guess I go as fast as I can, and I hit with Cresting Force. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tides up. That's very slow, though. But it is what it is. Let's go. Harrower at 2. Oh, but all he does is shield and retaliate. Nice. It's range 3 on the retaliate, so it will hit the Machine Bolter, but Machine Bolter lives. So it's not the end of the world. Kelp is just going to move here and loot 1. Oh, nice. And that'll give me 2 trophies. And I'm no longer impaired. We got the Rejuvenating Charm. Not the best. All right, Prism attacks here and then here with the summon. So attack for 0. Ooh, I could switch instead of letting it take the retaliate too. But then the other attack wouldn't go off, and I don't like that. So we'll let it take 2. Is this only attacks? Yeah, it's attacks. I get to move my summon for 2, and this thing takes 2. So now I don't even need the remote control damage. It doesn't actually get me much of anything. Because I would rather this guy die to wound than me attacking him. So I guess I'll just move with Divergent Destruction. I heal 2 from my mode. I switch here. Oh, which makes me suffer 2. And then I can move 1, 2, 3 and make this guy suffer 1. Then Moon Shard goes 1, 2, 3 to hit this Harrower. Attack for 7. -2 from the shield. So it does 5. And then Moonshard doesn't take retaliate. Let's also Master Scepter to heal 1, and then Robes of the Oak. Both into Moonshard. Not amazing healing, but it's something. And then Coral suffers from the wound, moves here. And then I just hit with Cresting Force. So attack for 4. Do I even want to do that? Attack for 4. It's retaliate 4. I would need a +1 to kill. No, I'm not going to do the attack. In that case, let's not move. Let's activate Skitter. Because I'll get a better heal by doing that. Oh. Except I'm... Maybe it doesn't matter. I wish I had done Soft Flesh. Dang. Because I'm going to miss out on a heal 5 on Cleansing Swell, but I don't think there's any way I can heal this upcoming turn except for this, but that would miss out on a heal 6 with the... Alright, Deep Terror goes down. There's at least that. So my last 2 cards here, my last 2 cards here, my last 2 cards here. Harrower is super fast again. That is actually kind of nice though. So Kelp, I'll just move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can muddle him for next turn, I guess. And I will just activate this Death Spiral. So next Bane will stun. Then Prism will go. So my summon's going to attack for 1. It's going to do nothing into the shield. It'll suffer 2 retaliate. And I'm going to suffer 1 retaliate instead to transfer the summon with my long-range missiles. Oh, but does that mean that Machine Bolter would attack? I think it does, and I don't actually want Machine Bolter to attack. So never mind. I'm probably just going to discard long-range missiles. I'll let this guy take his 2. And then he heals whoever has taken the most damage, which is this guy, for 1. Oh, I really wish that that had been Coral. I wish I had controlled my summon. But I could control him on a long rest to heal Coral, maybe? And then now the actual Prism's turn. I think I'm just healing myself for 4. And now, oh, I forgot about this. Okay, the ally's going to attack him. And he didn't miss. Okay, so this guy goes down. That's fine. I wanted Coral to get to activate this soft flesh. Whenever an adjacent enemy dies, heal oneself. And then I wanted him to die next turn while I was long resting so that I could remove my wound. Yeah, maybe I could have made water last turn. It's all right. We'll activate this. So Coral is going to long rest, and we'll just see if there's a way we can heal. Oh, yes, there is, because I can long rest, and I took the perk. Whenever you long rest, you can choose your initiative and control your summons for the turn. So we'll long rest everybody. We'll go first on Prism. We'll just move this summon here, and we get to, at the end of his turn, have him heal somebody. So we'll have him heal Coral. Easy. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Now we can let Coral go next. Cleansing Swell. At the start of your rest, you may perform Heal, where that's the number of ties you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that. They go here. And then I also get my Heal 2. Oh, so I could have let the Heal 2 go first? I'm not actually sure. It doesn't matter. We do have to find a card to lose on Coral, though, which is never easy. Could be this stun. It did work out really well for me. Let's drop Pools of Power. And then we can refresh. Did I do... Yeah, I didn't do that part of long resting over here. This should definitely be on that side. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. But I get my Master Scepter back, which is nice. And I get my Robes of the Oak. We can go ahead and heal the ally again, because we know it's going to need it. I get a Heal 2 on my turn. And then I can find a card to drop. So I don't mind this Heal 4. Divergent Destruction is honestly not all that good. Maybe we drop Reassemble, but it would be nice to not have to move my summon. Launch Pod can go. And finally, Kelp. We get to heal 2. We're full on trophies, which is nice. Somehow we healed up pretty well in between rooms. Soul Hunger is really nice still. Tumultuous Panic is really good. Man, I really don't want to lose any of these. Okay, we need to go ahead and do a Power Potion Grim Trophies turn. I guess we drop the Lion Weight. I don't know about that. All right. Well, we can open this door. I think there were only 3 doors in the level, right? Yeah, there are only 3 doors, so either this room or the next room is connected, but I think it's going to be these two are going to be connected. So I guess I could spend 1 turn setting up. I think we're going to go ahead and just open the door with Endless Cycle and Sharp Chitin. We won't get the Overwhelming Wave up, but that's all right. Opening the door is more important. And then... Okay, yeah, I've got my Moving Summon out. So we just go late. We go for as much move as we can muster. And then I hijack, right? Because I'll be able to move for 1, 2, 3, 4. Or what's Machine Bolter's downside? Reduced range. Okay. So yeah, I'll be able to move 4, and then I can hijack to place the Machine Bolter. And my Healing Summon will get to go in. And we just go as late as possible on Kelp. Maybe with Tumultuous Panic for the move. Oh man, now I don't have any... Okay, let's drop Skull Collection instead of Lie in Wait. What's the top of Lie in Wait? Oh, just range 1 on that curse, though. Okay, so if you're invisible, range 2 is much better. We'll go late and we'll Pinning Spines. I'm not sure if Teleport 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't think Teleport 3 makes it across. I think if I were here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I were here, I could Teleport 3 across, but from here I can't. So my number of targets is going to be really, really low. So let's go for Tumultuous Panic to make sure we can reach something. All right, so Coral gets to go at 8 with the move 3. That was not what I was expecting to see at all. So move 3 within the cycle and then Sharp Chitin. 1. From now on, all characters and character summons gain disadvantage on all their attacks, and Mood Shard increases her attack value to level +2. Okay, so she's now attacking for 8. All characters and character summons gain disadvantage on all their attacks. That sucks. And our goal is kill all enemies. Okay, well, so I moved 1. I've got 2 and 3 left, and there's this ice here. That's interesting. We can see the monster cards. Earth Demon. Oh, wait. I don't think there were any Harrowers, were they? It was the Deep Terrors. 2 move left. What are the Earth Demons doing? Moving 3. So this guy's going to go 1, 2. I mean, this guy's reaching no matter what, no matter where he goes. This guy's also reaching. So I could back up and he would go here and then this guy wouldn't come. The Deep Terrors are range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this feels best. Back up here, this other guy doesn't come. We can focus this guy down really hard. I get the move 4 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4 on Prism, and I can get a multi-target hit. But then the Deep Terrors would get to hit me. So we won't do that. Also, if I go here, then Moonshard doesn't get to hit. So maybe I just stay right here. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. But Moonshard will get to go first. So where's this elite? He's right here. So Moonshard is going to go 1, 2, 3. That's not good. I could go here, and then Moonshard So I moved 1. I could go 2, 3. And then Moonshard would go 1, 2. And then can't step. So maybe here. Or maybe just doesn't move. And then I take 1 hit from a Deep Terror on Coral. And 1 hit from this guy and 1 hit from this guy. It's a lot of hits on Coral. But I feel like I have to do this. So we'll activate Sharp Chitin for the permanent shield. And just hope to be okay. So there go the Harrowers. Oh, Moonshard's before the Earth Demons. That's right, because Moonshard was back here. So Moonshard moves 1, 2, and then can't move a third. And then Earth Demons. Let's put this guy here. He'll attack me for 6, 5 because of my shield. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, he does reach. So attack for 6, 5 because of shield. It would deal 5. It does 4. It does 2. And then this guy attacks me for 3. It would deal 4. It does 3. It does 3. It's a lot. Okay, now Prism. Repair Drone moves up and attacks the Elite. Attack for 1. It does 3. And then heal who's suffered the most. So that's 13 right here. So 1 heal. And then Prism. I guess I don't need to move. So let's hijack. Transfer. I suffer 2. Oh. Right. So I do need to move. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then I transfer. And then Machine Bolter will hit here, and then disadvantage hit here. It's with hijack, so it's attack for 3. Dang it. And then the disadvantage. Dang it. Does 2. Oh, I really wanted more out of that. All right. Well, 1 ranged attack with wound. Attack for 6, 5 because of the shield. It would deal 6. It deals 5. It deals 4. And I get to block the wound. Not good. And now Kelp has teleport 3, so the only place I can go is right here. I can go ahead and pay a trophy to heal myself for 3. I can wound this guy on the teleport in. And then I've got attack for 1, move. Is this door locked? No. So I don't want to... I could move 1, 2, but that would open the door with this Tumultuous Panic, so I don't want to do that. I will attack for 1 and Poison Dagger. Gain a trophy. It does 2 and it poisons. And then I move here and I muddle and I attack for 2. And it does 2. Okay. So I think it's time to go ahead and pop my poison vial. I can just teleport here, poison, muddle with the lacerating stabs, wound with the lacerating stabs, poison vial, succumb to fear. This guy's not dead, but he takes a lot of damage. Alternatively, yeah, unfortunately there's not much of an alternative. I would love to Grim Trophies with Power Potion with all of these trophies that I have, but I'm right here, and if I move 1, then I go through the door. Oh, I didn't bring any of my pets. What pets do I have? Let's say I brought this everybody gets to do a heal 3 pet, because we're probably going to need that. What can Prism do here? Prism would love to to move in Divergent Distraction. Let's see. I also want Moonshard to be able to go in and attack. So maybe I want move 2, transfer, move 2. Well, what can I do? Because I want to free up space so that Moonshard can get here, but I want me to get there, which means that I want my summon to move. Oh, if I transfer, I go here and range summon goes there. Okay. So I can just Faceless Entity Divergent Destruction. I'll transfer, and then Moonshard can come in and kill this Earth Demon for me. Coral, I would love to go super late, but I don't think I can. I think it has to be Chaotic Refraction for the shield. And then I guess Overwhelming Wave, or... I'm not poisoned. Not poisoned. Okay, I think this is fine as is. There are a couple things that I'm hoping not to see, but as long as I don't speak them into existence, we should be fine. So let's go. These guys are all super slow, so initiative should not matter. All my guys are going to be first. Okay, so Prism. Summon's going to attack here and then here. So attack for 2. I believe this guy's poisoned, so it does 3. And then attack here for 2. It does 2. That was the summon. I'm in heal mode. And so now I will have move 2, transfer, move 2. So the first move 2 doesn't really do anything. And then I transfer. And then now I have move 2. And then now I get to attack for 2. I could transfer, but I'm not going to, and attack for 3. And this guy's poisoned, so it's attack 3, which does 4, and then attack 4, which does 3. So that's 7. Oh. Man, I forgot all of my attacks are disadvantage. It's only been like 1 or 2 attacks that I forgot. Okay, so this first attack was attack for 3, and it does 2. I dealt 7 to him, so he heals for 5, and then now a disadvantaged attack for 4 does 3. Okay, so he took 2 less damage because of the disadvantage. Now Kelp. Kelp is going to teleport here. Yeah, this is fine. Kelp's going to teleport and muddle with the Mantle of Dread, wound with the Lacerating Stabs, and poison with the Poison Vial. So that is boom, boom, boom. And then now I can pay a trophy to Bane. And that's going to give them 2 curses from the Death Spiral. And he's stunned. So that comes down. This guy is going to get to do nothing. Coral activates Chaotic Refraction and Overwhelming Wave, and I think is also going to Health Potion. What is the Earth Demon card? Oh, it's AoE. Yikes. That could be bad, but hopefully it's not. Moonshard gets to move in here and attack for 8, because this is now level +2, just -1. Good. Moonshard kills. Moonshard, I do not believe, is disadvantage, right? All characters and character summons gain disadvantage, and Moonshard increases her attack. Okay, so Moonshard does not get reduced damage. This Deep Terror will attack Kelp. Attack for 6. It does 5. This Deep Terror will suffer 11. And then this guy will move here. There is Leaf, so he will have push 1 on his attack. It's attack for 5, so attack for 3 into Coral. It does 2 and pushes. Then into Moonshard, attack for 5. It would deal 6, so that's 3. And then into Prism, attack for 5. It does 6. Yikes. All right. So Kelp here can go for a nice turn. I can Grim Trophies plus Pinning Spines with plus Power Potion and just kill. Or maybe I would rather kill over here. That's a tough question. Coral does not get to do much of anything, so we'll activate Cleansing Swell. I guess Rancid Brine for the poison, Cleansing Swell for the heal, Rancid Brine, and Smashing Torrent next turn would make sense. As would Cresting Force. Maybe just playing 2 cards here makes sense. We'll just do this. It'll be fine, and then I can do 2 and 2. Well, no, because I would rather double attack next turn. So yeah, Grim Trophies, Pinning Spines, kill this guy, move over here, disarm this guy, probably get out of range of the Deep Terror. I think that's what I like the most. I just don't know if I want to go ahead and use the Power Potion or not yet here. What are we going to get out of Prism? Summon 1, 2, 3. Summon will get to attack. And then I would love... Well, I don't necessarily need to transfer out. Maybe I just heal. Moonshard will get to attack. We can ward up Moonshard. Healing will be good. Okay, this works. So, Kelp, Prism, Coral, Moonshard, Earth Demon, and then Deep Terrors. And Deep Terrors are summoning, and they're getting to hit in range 6. Okay. So, I'm going to spend 4 trophies on Kelp. We're going to Major Power Potion. I don't love this, because everything has disadvantage. But I guess I get attacks for 3. So I can move 1, wound this guy, attack for 3. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, then I get back to the Earth Demon. So attack for 3, it does 3, and then attack for 3. I could Spyglass it to get rid of that disadvantage. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. No, we're going to Spyglass this one. Okay. Attack for 3. It does 3. And then I move here. Spyglass attack for 3. Good. It kills. And then I get 1 more move 1. Actually, these are separate abilities, right? I wonder if I could use the Stunning Bracelet after one of the attacks. Move here, attack, and then Stunning Bracelet in between? Probably not. Luckily, this is reduced damage, so I probably live. All right, 1 more attack for 3. It does 2. And then I get 2 more attacks for 3. With Disarm and Immobilize. So that does 3. And that does 3. But we don't have to worry about this guy taking a turn. Now, Prism, summon just attacks for 1 and does 0. And then he heals whoever suffered the most damage. So I've suffered 10. Yeah, it's going to be right here. And then Prism itself is just going to heal for 4. Coral, because I got pushed away last turn, I'm just going to activate Cleansing Swell and Rancid Brine. Moon Shard gets to attack for 8. It's right here. Oh, nice crit. That does 16. Earth Demon is disarmed. And then this guy suffers and attacks me for 4. He does 5, and he makes a normal Deep Terror right here. Terrifying. Okay. No longer immobilized on those guys. So Prism, I just have these 2 cards, so we'll play those 2 cards. Moonshard's going to go at 50 and hopefully get good damage. I mean, I have to long rest Kelp here, right? Why was my cycle messed up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. Shouldn't I have had an even number of cards opening this door? Because I never played 3 in a turn. Oh, no, because I played a loss and I left Death Spiral up in between rest cycles. Dang. It's okay. I can heal and I can Master Scepter. And I have this Circlet of Sanctity, which I should have used before, but that's all right. Yeah, I get to go at 19. We'll be fine. I want to go after 19. 51 is actually fast enough. I have the stun with Smashing Torrent. So maybe it's like 1, 2, 1. I'm not sure, but we'll try something. We'll try something. Moonshard should get to move and hopefully kill this Deep Terror. Hopefully. Okay, good. Earth Demon, this is the triangle pattern card. Deep Terrors, yeah, he would wound me, but it'll be fine because he'll be dead, right? So Prism, the summon attacks, does 0 damage and then heals Moonshard. And then Prism gets its turn. So let's go ahead and heal 1 ward with the Master Scepter. And then we get to use the Circlet of Sanctity to, I think, ward Moonshard. And then when it comes to cards, long-range missile is the only thing that makes sense, right? I guess I'm disadvantaged already from the scenario effect. Nice. We kill here. That's really good. And now I could move 1, 2. Get the loot. Moonshard goes here, gets to ignore, retaliate, and attacks for 8. So a +1 would kill. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then Coral. Coral gets to go 1, 2. And that was just a default move with Skitter? I'm not poisoned. But I also am kind of unhealthy. Let's say it was a default move with Skitter, then we'll activate Soft Flesh, and then we'll hit with Smashing Torrent. So it's attack for 2, poison wound. It does 3. stun is what I meant. Stun poison. I take, is that 3? That's 3 retaliate. Then this guy is stunned. So he suffers from the wound. The Earth Demon is dead. And Kelp gets to do his heal 2. I don't think anybody died to wound or anything, but I do have the perk. When you long rest, you can loot an adjacent hex. If you get loot, gain a trophy. So we will get that. We will refresh these items and find a card to drop. I need that heal. I still want Tumultuous Panic. I guess I don't need Grim Trophies, although it can still be good. Let's drop Pinning Spines. It's good into Earth Demons, but not the other monsters at all. And I don't know if there are going to be any other monsters at all. Okay. What do I want? I want this guy to just like barely suffer. I guess no matter what, he's going to attack. Oh, Coral gets a turn. Okay, cool. That makes that easy. And then here, I probably just teleport 3. Teleport 3, heal 3, and Grim Trophies to get a trophy. Coral will just attack with disadvantage with Sodden Soil. It does not miss. It kills, and we can get that. Good. Moon Shard, it doesn't say we'll move to the next room, so I guess stand still? Yeah, I guess Moon Shard stands still. Deep Tear is done. This guy I can move towards me and heals. Suffered 10, still 13 here. And Kelp, teleport 3, heal 3, and then Grim Trophies to get a trophy. Coral can now long rest and get a huge heal. Kelp can activate Death Spiral. Actually, I want to save my super late teleport. And we can long rest. Wait, didn't I just long rest this turn? I did. So let's make sure we get the heal 2 and pick a card to lose. Long range missiles is really good. Let's drop Prepare for Deployment. And so now we can move forward. I can move forward, jump, and just get to the door. I could reassemble. That would put the machine bolter up. I'm actually fine with that, I think. Hey, Ken. I don't know if I want to reassemble. All right, so Kelp, teleport 3. Hive, move with jump. Coral, heals 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, those are all. Man, I love Cleansing Swell. That's such a stupidly good heal. Speaking of, though, it may be time to drop that. Let's see. We want Rancid Brine. We want Overwhelming Wave, Sharp Chitin, Chaotic Refraction. Soft Flesh can go. That card hasn't done anything. We haven't seen water yet. There was water in the... in this. There's a lot of water. That's 6, 8, and 4. So 18 hexes of water left in the scenario. So maybe we keep... That's a lot of water. Maybe we keep Soft Flesh for the heal too. All right, and I did those. Now, am I opening the door? I could go for this endless cycle. Do I ignore difficult terrain? No, I didn't get the difficult terrain boots. So just to move 4. I mean, we know there are 18 hexes of water, but I don't know if 1, 2, 3, 4. And that probably gets there. We can try it. So endless cycle, move in, shield 1 if in water, sharp chitin. It'll be fine. Then here we go super late and get on top of something. And here we cannot go super late. We go late-ish. Maybe with some move. Some transfer or something. We'll see if we can get summons in position. Alright, Coral. Let's use these boots. +1 to all moves. So we have a move 4 to open the door. 1. Hey, I was right. We get to water. Hey. Oh, no, I just miscounted. Okay. 3 doors does make sense. I was thinking that this was all going to be 1 tile, but it's not. This isn't 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 water left in here. What do we get in this next room? From now on, all monsters add +1 to all their attacks targeting characters or character summons, and Moonshard increases her attack to 9. All characters and character summons still gain disadvantage on all their attacks. Absolutely lovely. Okay, what do we get? Was this all 3? Yes, all 3 kinds. All right, less move really slow, and straight line. Could be worse. So I have 3 move left, so I can go 1, 2, 3. Straight line doesn't reach me. Straight line doesn't reach me. This guy's just going to move here, and then this guy reaches me. So if I don't want to get hit, I don't have to. Earth Demon, he just has move 2. So maybe I go here. Maybe I just go here, and nobody reaches me. So we'll get the sharp chitin out. Then Harrower, move 2. He just goes here. Then Prism, summon goes 1, 2 with flying and heals whoever has suffered the most, which is over here. And then, so I could move the summon 3 with remote control. Yeah. This isn't the final scenario, but it's the finale. This is 61. So I've never played 61, 62, 63, 64 before. So this is my first time playing 61. And this is technically the level that unlocks shards. When I played it before, I just gave myself the class. I hadn't played the level that unlocks it. I'll move the repair drone for 3. I guess that seems fine. Moonshard gets a move 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep Terrors attack in a straight line, so I get attack for 4. And it does 2. And then Earth Demon has move 2, and he'll go here. And then finally Kelp has teleport 3. 1, 2, 3. And then move with Tumultuous Panic. So I could go here or here. I'd rather attack the Earth Demon. Oh, the monsters add +1 to all of their attacks, right? Yeah, all monsters add +1, and we're always disadvantaged. So let's wound this guy upon moving next to him, and we get to attack him for 2 at disadvantage and poison him. And it does 3, and poisons. All right. So, long-range missile into this guy seems fine. And I can get a hijack. Oh, but I can't control them to move one. Dang, I need some sort of pull or something. If I could go after the Earth Demon and he were already here, I could hijack, but I can't believe I haven't used hijack with all the retaliate and stuff. Surely I should have been able to. Well, I can use hijack top, because this guy will move here, and then I can hit both of them with machine bolter. Coral. Yeah, we didn't get overwhelming wave up yet. So I think I'll just go for that. Okay, this guy just needs to be muddled, and then I can bane him. So I can just move next to him and I can bane him, and I have Death Spiral up, so it'll stun. Okay, I put cards here. Need to figure out something for Coral. It probably just makes sense to Overwhelming Wave. Let's get Rancid Brine going with it. And then next turn I can potentially move fast, go in and hit something. I would love to get this guy. And then Kelp. I think I short rest, even though I do not like it. Bringing down Death Spiral gives me an extra turn of stamina. But then I don't get to stun this guy. Yeah, and he's hitting really hard. So stunning him sounds nice. What if I just long rest? I'm warded. But taking 2 hits could be really bad. Alright, Tumultuous Panic is a bad card to lose. That's alright. I can succumb to fear, and I can teleport and heal. Alright, Prism first. So this guy moves in, attacks the faster one, which is Earth Demon. So attack for 2 at disadvantage. It does 1, and then he heals whoever has suffered the most, which I think is here. This is 11. Yeah. And then Prism. Hijack. So, oh wait, no, I need to move 2 with long-range missiles, and now I hijack to put this guy here and put me here. So Deep Tear doing, okay, I'll move here and then hijack. What's the Harrower doing? Okay, move 2, cool. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Summon safe there. And so the summon's going to attack. This is with hijack, so attack for 4, attack for 3, both at disadvantage. Misses. And it does 3, and then I can move the summon, but I don't need to. Kelp. I can move and pay a trophy to heal myself. Then on the move, I muddle this guy. And now I can pay a trophy to bane him, which will stun with Death Spiral and give them 2 curses. And yeah, let's go ahead and Forest Imp everybody. Okay, I don't need to move adjacent to this guy, so I'll just teleport in place. Then Harrower just moves 2. Moonshard gets to move 1, 2, 3. Almost gets there. Earth Demon is stunned, so he'll just suffer 11. Deep Terror, range 4, nobody. This guy's attacking for 5 into Kelp. It misses. And then finally Coral, Overwhelming Wave, Rancid Brine. Okay. So Prism, I just want to go fast so that my summon attacks. We can long rest and do so, and we can use these items. One person got attacked in range of the Circlet of Sanctity. Moonshard will move in and now is doing a base attack 9, which is really good. This water is really in the way, though. Now I really could use that Submerge for all that moving into water. Okay, I need Skitter to ignore difficult terrain. Yeah. So we'll Sodden Soil with Skitter and maybe Soft Flesh to move 2, heal 2. I have Sharp Chitin up. And finally, Kelp. Well, I don't have trophies for Grim Trophies. I could go for a Soul Hunger Bane with an item. I don't want to have to do that, though. Maybe we're just going to do an attack for 2. Save that Bane for a stun in the last room. So I'll teleport here and wound and muddle. And then attack for 2. Oh. Okay, the attack for 2 does 2. But it helped. It definitely helped. This guy stands still. Don't need to worry about him. Coral. Skitter, so add +1 to all moves and ignore difficult terrain. And so now this is move 3, heal 2 if you're in water. So 1, 2. And I could go for the kill here. What's the Deep Terror doing? Oh, it's hitting a lot of targets and it would disarm. But what is Prism doing? Oh, Prism is long resting. Let's go in between on Prism. So Summon hits the Earth Demon, and it does 2, and then hits the Deep Terror, and it does 2. Dang. Now Coral gets to go, move over, so I can hit the Earth Demon if I want. Oh, but he's just healing this turn, and he doesn't have the Leaf. Okay. Then Coral's going to attack and kill. Good. What is Moonshard? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. In the text for the scenario, it calls Moonshard A. And I didn't read any of this, so I have no idea what the story is. But it's called Moonshard. Oh, I'm exhausted. Alright, Earth Demon suffers and then heals himself, and he doesn't have Earth to immobilize us. And now Moonshard goes and gets to attack for 9. Because it's now level +3, and this is monster level 6. With level 5 characters, and does 9 damage. Deep Terror, range 3, boom. Prism. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to do the long rest earlier, but doesn't really matter. 1 card to lose, reassemble. Oh, and then on the long rest, I can do these 2 heals and then get them back. Let's do this and that. All right, so I probably just want to move in and attack 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could do melee attacks. No. I'd rather range. All my characters have disadvantage, so they're not guaranteed to get the kills. Let's see. I have move 3 and ignore 1, 2, 3. Move 3 and ignore difficult terrain, but okay, so if this guy is dead, then Coral can reach and do 2 attacks potentially. And Kelp needs to long rest. I feel like I just short rested, didn't I? I guess that was 2 turns ago. Did somebody die to... I baned, but it didn't get the kill. So no trophies here. All right, Prism. Summon misses. And then I can move 4. Yeah, I'm not in the right mode to get multi-target. What's this Harrower doing? He's moving 3. 1, 2. Okay, but he doesn't have flying. Yeah, there's got to be something about like power is being drained from us and added to the ally. All right, straight line attack out of Deep Terrors and just move 3 out of this Harrower. So I think I just sit back. Unless I want Coral to run in, which I do. Okay, so I'll jump here, and I'll shoot the Harrower, because Moonshard is probably going to be the one who's killing the Earth Demon. So I'll run in and I'll shoot the Harrower. It does 3. Then Coral has moved 1, 2, 3. That's just a default move with the Skitter. And then I have Rancid Brine. So I could move in and I could hit both of them with Cleansing Swell. Or I could move in and hit one with Cresting Force. Attack for 4. Do I want 2 attack for 1s that poison? And to take no retaliate? If I move here and attack this guy even with push, he gets an attack off on somebody no matter what. So I'll just go here and attack for 4 with Cresting Force. And it'll deal 4 and it'll poison. And I take 3. Then the Harrower, oh, he gets to go here and hit both of us now. Didn't think that through. So attack for 5 because of his thing. I can't be crit on Coral, so I just take 4. And then 4 here. And then I would take 1, 2, 3, 4 less. And I'm not impaired. Earth Demon gets to go before Moonshard. That's unfortunate. So attack for 6. It does 3. And then Moonshard goes and kills. And then the Deep Terror straight line. Kelp gets to loot the adjacent Hex with the perk, but is not looking very good stamina-wise. We'll drop Death Spiral, because it's hard to get that out. Oh, I do still have Soul Hunger and an item. Maybe it would be worth it. I just don't have very much Grim Trophies. I need to open that next door. I mean, on the bright side, Moonshard moves here and kills, and then doesn't move in enough to kill. Oh, I don't get the Cleansing Swell heal. That's okay. I can long rest, and I think I have the perk for... Yeah, I get an extra shield when I long rest. Oh, I was going to be able to hijack, but this guy moved in. That is annoying. Is there a way for me to... So if I move to transfer, move to transfer and attack, that does not help. Maybe I'll just attack with Divergent Destruction. This guy, I could teleport over and Bane him, but he's kind of already low enough that maybe I ignore it. Let's just go and grab trophies to be set up for the final room, and I'm long resting. Harrower is super fast, so he'll hit Prism, disadvantage, attack for 5. It does 3, and then he heals himself. And then Prism, summon attacks and does 1. Man, this permanent disadvantage has been hellacious. What's the Deep Terror? Attack adjacents and attack at range. So maybe I'll go for this. Do I want to transfer? No, but I'll just move up here and make this guy suffer 1. Or maybe let's move here. 1, 2, 3, make this guy suffer 1. No, because he attacks adjacents. And then I'll just command my summon to attack. Misses. Great. Moonshard does not miss. Then this guy, attack into Prism, attack for 5. It does 6. Oh, but I'm in heal 2 mode, so I should have healed 1 more, and then I don't have to worry about this wound because I'm in heal mode. So that's nice, and I have these, although I don't know if any of them would have procced. And then Kelp gets to teleport here and loot 2, which gives 2 trophies. Oh, I long rested and got that back. And then Coral gets to heal. Get all these back. We don't need Cleansing Swell anymore. Go as fast as I can. Let's go ahead and just get set up on Coral. So Prism, Summon doesn't get to go. I get to heal 2. And so now I will move to transfer, move to, oh, hijack doesn't reach. Maybe in that case, I don't want to transfer. I'll leave it like this. Although that's dangerous for my summon, isn't it? Okay, then I'll transfer. No, it's not dangerous for the summon. Because Kelp is going to teleport and wound and muddle. And then, yeah, I'll attack for 2 with poison. Why not? Or I could have stunned this guy and baned him. But it does 2, and I take 1 retaliate. I think it's fine. Oh, and I said poison. Now Coral does nothing. Moon Shard, 1, 2, 3. And then this guy, disadvantage attack for 4. And then disadvantage attack for 4. 5 because of the poison. Did way more than I thought it was going to. Alright, Kelp gets to long rest. I'll get his trophy. Prism gets to long rest. And then now Moonshard probably kills. I will Chaotic Refraction and Skitter and Rancid Brine, I think. Okay, Moonshard gets to go first, so as long as it doesn't miss, it'll be fine. So let's activate Skitter and Rancid Brine. Yeah, let's just activate all 3. Moonshard has missed already, so let's just not miss this one. Thank you. He did not get to summon. I heal my 2 here, then I heal my 4 here, and I haven't used these items, so I can heal 4 on Kelp, and then I get them back. And Kelp got attacked twice in range. So my Circlet of Sanctity would have gone off, and I can use that here, and then refresh it. Oh, and Kelp gets to loot this and get this. So Lacerating Stab, Succumb to Fear, Soul Hunger, Grim Trophies. Oh, I want to save up Grim Trophies. Oh, Lion Weight is definitely the card I wanted to lose, but I didn't do that correctly. Getting low on cards here as well. Let's drop Hijack, unfortunately. No. We'll drop Remote Control. We'll keep Hijack. Because I still could get the Forced Retaliate. Oh, and I can move the summon closer. And heal. Now, Coral gets to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and open the door. I guess I can use my boots for +1 move, and then Skitter ignores difficult terrain and gets +1 move. Maybe I'll go ahead and do extra move and hit with Cresting Force. Kelp will just go as late as is possible. And here we'll just go as late as is possible. So, Coral, move 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, I was expecting way worse. What is our text going to be? From now on, in addition to gaining disadvantage, all characters and summons add -1 to all their attacks and -1 to all their moves. And Moonshard is now attacking for 6. All monsters still get +1 to all their attacks targeting me. Okay, so disadvantage and -1 to all attacks. It's annoying, but it could be worse. No Harrowers. Okay. So I did my move 3, and so now I have this move 4, and Cresting Forces attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. That's not. So it's just attack for 5. I could move here and heal. And yeah, I'll get Retaliate on this guy and Retaliate on this guy. That's fine. So we'll attack for 6. No, attack for 5. 4 because of the thing with disadvantage. It does 3. And it poisons. And I take 3. Moon Shard moves 1, 2. This thing will poison and wound me, and then attack me for 7. It would deal 6. With my shield, it does 5. It does 4. It does 3, 2. I take 2. He takes 2. And then these guys are not in range. This guy, oh, and probably +1 more damage from the poison. This guy moves here and attacks me for 6, 7 because of the poison, 5 because of the shields, 4, 3 because of the chainmail. What's in the chest? No idea. Never played the level. I'm planning on getting it. I wanted to see this room first, but now that it's not super terrifying, we'll definitely be able to pick up the chest. Oh, Prism was supposed to go before Earth Demon. So this guy moves 2 and then heals. And then I've got move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe this guy was here. And I can shoot both because I'm in rapid fire mode. That has finally worked out. So, but it's just attacks for 2. So on the bottom, that does 1. And then on the top, that does 3. And this guy's poisoned, so he takes 1 extra. Now, Kelp teleports 1, 2, 3. I guess it's teleport and wound muddle. And then I'll just attack for 2. And it does 2 because of the poison and the -1. And this, and I take 1 retaliate. Could have been worse. I can also, oh no, I didn't do that one. Oh, Grim Trophies is really useless with adding the -1. Moon Shard isn't going to get to reach here. Moves are -1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Prism only could have gotten there. Coral still had enough move. And my teleports aren't moves on Kelp. But yeah, Grim Trophies is move 0, attack 0. So that's not very useful. So maybe I'll just Bane this guy. Getting to these guys is going to be hard. But I have so much stamina left on Coral, and I have so much health left on Moon Shard, that probably Moon Shard can just run back there and kill both of them. As long as it doesn't get immobilized. Maybe if I can get like 1 or 2 Machine Bolter multi-targets. If I could just get a wound out of Kelp, that would be nice. Alright, so I think Kelp is just going to be moved to attack 2. I can Corrupted Blade, I guess. And I do have this Stunning Bracelet. Let's see. From here, teleport 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 teleport 3s from here will let Kelp reach. So on Kelp's final turn, he can get both of these guys. Can I... No, I cannot Bane both of them. But I could wound both of them with Lacerating Stab. So that'll be the play. Alright, so I move here and I attack here. What did I just remove? Poison. I can just long rest and retaliate. Oh, I've got that Frenzy Potion too. And then, Okay, hijack actually does something here. So Prism is first. Summon just moves 1 and then heals. Prism, I can hijack him, move him in, have him attack his ally for 2, 3 because of the poison. It just does 2, and then he takes 3 retaliate. And then Faceless Entity does nothing. Unless I want to switch. No, I don't. Then, oh, but I actually moved this guy into Kelp's way is kind of annoying. All right, well, I will attack him for 1. Oh, wait. What kind of negative conditions does he have? None. Dang. I could move 1 and wound him, and then I could Stunning Bracelet. Oh, I have the Corrupted Blade. Okay, cool. Okay, then I'll use the Corrupted Blade with Grim Trophies. I'm just attacking him for 0. I'll do 2 attacks, because why not? And then the first one drew that -1, I think, that I already drew. And then the second one is now an attack for 1 because of the poison. It also does 0. But he now has all of these negative conditions, and now I can Bane him. And he is just going to attack who was faster, which is Kelp. So that's attack for 6. And he's muddled, it misses. And then he suffers 10. Moonshard gets to move 1, 2, 3. So just goes right here. Deep Terrors, just range 3. This guy's disarmed. And then Coral suffers from the wound, heals for 2. Coral has so much stamina, it's absurd. It is absolutely absurd how strong Coral is. So we'll get Shield and Retaliate and Overwhelming Wave. We can long rest at any speed, and we can long rest really slow. We just activate both of these. Earth Demon is just going to heal. He did not set his element, so we don't get immobilized. Now Moonshard finally is going to reach with the attack for 10 and deal 9. Deep Terror dies to wound. And then Prism Summon moves in, attacks for 0 at disadvantage. Does 0, believe it or not, and then heals. Oh, actually, it's here that gets the heal. And then we get to heal 2, and we get a trophy 2 because that guy died to wound. Unfortunately, I think now I don't reach the monsters because I just have teleport 3, 1, 2, 3, and then teleport 3, 1, 2, 3. So Kelp can go for the chest. Coral, let's do Skitter for bonus move. And then here, now we can drop Hijack. And I guess my goal is just getting in range to long-range missiles. So Prism Summon attacks for 0 and crits for 0. Oh. Crits at disadvantage for 0. And then, oh, my move 2s are just move 1. But I can transfer my summon and then move 1 with this. So move 1, transfer, move 1, and then Actually, I'll transfer first. Well, no. I'll go here, and then now I can do attack 2. Or attack 1, attack 2. Okay, 0 damage and 1 damage. How am I drawing so many of these negative scenario effect -1s? It's like every single card. It's crazy. Kelp, we just want to disadvantage attack for 1. It does 0, and then teleport 3. Moonshard is just going to carry. Yep, kill. Deep Terrors, straight line, nope. Oh, Coral was at 25. We're just activating both of these. And now Coral gets to move 1, 2, 3, 4 using boots. I guess I would rather play 3 cards and reach. Go late and shoot. And I will just short rest and grab this chest. So boots, and now this is a move 5 with Skitter plus boots, and then this will be a move 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the -1s, and then I can do an attack for 2 with Sodden Soil. It'll deal 3 with Wound and Immobilize. Do I have poison on that? No poison on it. And then I take 3. Kelp will get the chest. Random side scenario. Moonshard moves 1, 2, 3. Deep Terrors. So we get 2 disadvantaged attacks for 6. That's 5 into shield 1. I would take 4. I would take 3. I would take 1. I would take 0. And then disadvantage attack for 6. I would take 5, 4. And a curse. Prism, I get to move 1, 2, 3 with jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm in range to hit one of them with long-range missiles. We'll go for the healthier one. It does 2. I will just long rest on Coral. Long rest on Kelp. And let's short rest here. Because I will just... Yeah, I'll just move 1 in long-range missiles. Move 1, long-range missiles. It does 1. This is going to take forever. Moonshard gets to move 1, 2, 3. And then both of these guys are going to hit Coral, who has 1 bonus shield. These are ranged attacks, so I have 2 shield. I'm taking attack for 5 at disadvantage. It does 3. Oh, plus this, I survive on 1. And then attack for 5 at disadvantage. Finally, they draw that curse again. So they both take 2 retaliate. And then I get to heal for 2. Kelp is now exhausted. But I've got all of these cards. We'll just lose a random one. Yeah, all of those cards on Coral. This should be completely free, because I can just go fast and run away from them. Let's lose this instead. So I'll go fast and attack at range, and I'll go fast and run away. So attack the top one for 2. It does 1. Attack the bottom one for 2. It does 0. And I have to lose 2 cards to retaliate. Crazy. And then I can move 3. So move 2. Prism, attack this guy for 2. Oh my gosh, it does 1. I'm drawing these negative scenario effects on every single attack. Moonshard focuses the one that's lower health, kills with a -3 or better. Good, didn't miss. And now this Deep Terror is going to poison and wound Moonshard. And attack, disadvantage attack for 7. Misses, nice. And now everything except for miss out of Moonshard will kill. Moonshard is faster and does not miss. And he goes down. And we'll just say that I didn't run that far away and I can pick up the loot. That is a slog of a level. Given that I had Coral, made it pretty easy. I wasn't even super decked out on items. I could have had another potion here, which I didn't even think about. I really didn't use a lot of Prison's items. Kelp, I didn't play all that well, I think, although maybe it was fine. I didn't use these items. So that was kind of wasteful. But it's hard when you've never played a level before because you want to save stuff and then it turns out you don't need it. I can't believe that was just 2 -1s in each. All right, but that's that. It's a lot of text that I'm not going to worry about. Okay, but it adds the next section of the calendar in just 1 week. And yeah, that's how you unlock shards. And so maybe tomorrow I will be playing 62. Well, I guess we can check and see what 140.3 does, but I'm pretty certain that that's what it's going to unlock. Oh, okay, yeah, puzzle book. So I really wanted to play this level to figure out what I'm going to need to do for the speed run for it. And this definitely feels like it's going to be a snowflake level. Ranged attacks to get around the retaliate. Granted movement and granted attacks into Moonshard, since Moonshard doesn't take retaliate damage. So maybe like Snowflake Blink Blade, so that Blink Blade can focus the Earth Demons really quickly. And then Snowflake just gets Moonshard in position to like one-shot the Deep Terrors. That seems like the way to do it. Anyway, I am done for tonight. Going to bed. Have a good night, everybody.